What is up, YouTube? Today, this is Justin Navi here, and I hope you all are having a blessed day as always with yourself. Always pure love to the mind and soul. Always. Now, before we get in this video, my last video I was talking about create your world, right? So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about yourself as a person. That's mainly how it goes. Now, how to define yourself, okay? How to define your human being self in wanting to do stuff that you've never really done. Now, coming from a person that has dealt with these things, and probably majority of the other people have gone through the same things as always. Well, yeah, of course, but you got to spend time alone with yourself before you can love yourself. Now, the reason I say that is because when you're alone with yourself, you think of what you want to think about because you create your own reality, of course. Now, if you are always finding other people to define on, you're just not going to find motive with yourself. You're never really going to find something that relates to you. Yourself is all you need, and it will always be like that until you are on this planet, because everyone dies, obviously. Not a lot of people like hearing that, but that is what it is. But hear me out. When we talk about yourself, loving yourself, being happy with yourself, staying at peace with yourself, and always being grateful for who you are. If you aren't grateful for yourself, you need to spend time alone with yourself, because you have to recharge your mind as you go on in life. You have to recharge your mind. It's kind of like a phone. You have a cord for your phone, and when it dies, it's just too emotionally, like, when it dies, it's like it's dead, and it's like so emotionally depressed. It's kind of representing you for if you think about it. It's like saying, I'm so dead right now, like in the mind, but not like actually death, but you're so dead that you don't have the motive to do anything because you're so emotionally attached to something. And that's the reason why yourself needs to recharge itself before it gets to the point at like an active percentage. So if you're always finding a negative attachment to yourself, you are not, and I say you are not going to find peace with yourself. That's just how the world works. Now, in order to live that best and happy life is to love yourself. Like everyone says, you have to love yourself. That is how things work around here, because you have to recharge yourself. You have to find a positive attachment to yourself. You can't always you can't always depend on negative people to bring your life to a positive state of mind, because it doesn't work like that. And if it doesn't work like that, you're not going to find it. You can't keep always depending on someone that's not really going to make your reality a lifestyle. You just can't. And it's hard to say that so many of us depend on people with negative energy. And that's the reason why we are like this. We are emotionally attached to something, and it's kind of like a trap. When we get trapped to something, we can't get out of it, because it's like we are avoiding something, but we're not actually avoiding it, because we are constantly moving towards this, negative attachment with this person. You're always guiding yourself to this, you know, and it's just getting deeper into that conversation to make you feel at your lowest self. Always. But yourself is loving. It's loving. You know, you are connected to this world. You are connected to people's emotions. Anyone can feel people's emotions. Anyone can sense someone's vibration. That's how it works. Now, you probably got this all the time, but when you find a person that you trust, you want to trust yourself before you trust him. Because if you trust him, you're setting yourself to maybe in the future something bad could happen, because you never know if this person's right or wrong. You never know if this person's lying to you. You never know if this person had the same emotional trap as you. You don't know that. You got to trust yourself before you could trust other people. You got to love yourself before you can love other people. You have to find a relationship. You have to find a relationship that you feel connected to before getting into another relationship with someone that's not really going to make your lifestyle any better. Just saying. But yourself is 100% guaranteed a success if you find that person that creates your world for you, as you create this world together. So, hear me out when I say this. Relationships are not always the best opportunity when you are going through something. And I can be 100% honest. Yes, we do fall in this trap of a relationship being, happy for ourselves. Yeah, I can admit that. But you got to understand something. Negative energy will whip your ass if you keep finding this happiness. You just got to let it be. That's all you got to do. So when you feel bad about yourself and emotional with yourself, just know that you kind of have to let things happen, because you can't just run away from it, because it's always going to keep coming back to you. It's always going to come back to you. Whether or not it doesn't have that tunnel, it's still going to come back to you. You may not believe it, but you'll know. But also, the other thing is, when you are in a relationship with someone, and this is talking about yourself knows that this person isn't right for you. You know this person is gonna do you bad, so you gotta find some way out of this, or else you get stuck, or else you find hatred about yourself. You start hating yourself down because of this person. This person's making your life more miserable than you. This person's making you miserable than yourself. Yourself isn't happy, so this person's basically taking all of your energy and taking it as if this person is like a different soul or something, like constantly taking your energy, and you don't realize it, because if you don't know what vibration energy is, you're never going to know what that is. You're never going to know about vibration energy, so everyone's going to be taking your energy from you. If you knew what it is, you would understand. You have to have this sense of mindset and that vibration and energy to sense people. And when you sense people, you will know for a fact that that person isn't good for you, or that person is good for you. You will know for yourself, because yourself is intelligent. You just don't see it, because you always put validations on yourself. You always put negative energy on yourself, because whatever word you say, your soul hears it. and it will backfire you if you keep saying it about yourself. Believe it or not. You know, it's like we have spirit guides with ourselves. They know when we talk down on ourselves, and when we talk down on ourselves, that's it. And karma is going to come at you. Revenge is going to come at you. Not like physical, like not like brutal, but revenge is going to come at you because of what you said to yourself. You got to learn to understand yourself before you get into something. You have to recharge yourself before you get into something. You have to have the loving sense to get into a relationship with yourself. Because if you don't, it's just not going to work out for you. It's not going to last. No. I wish you all the best luck, peace and love. I hope this video helps you all. For those, shout out to That's Life TV. He's one of my buddies. Shout him out. Watch his videos. I think he has more coming, but I'm proud he's growing. Love you all. For any new subscribers, I love you.